Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to show you how to place more than one element inside of text, just like this word here, barista. So let's get started. All right, so I have a workspace on my desktop. It is a YouTube thumbnail. And before we proceed, I will have a Canva template with the elements that I am using. That's available for you. The link will be in the first comment so that if you want to follow along with me and design with me, it's there. Just open it up and start designing with me and follow. So you might want to pause the video here at this point, grab that and come back. Now, the other thing I want to ask is that if you learn anything whatsoever in this video, please don't forget to press that like, subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on. And if you want to learn more about Canva, join my YouTube channel membership. Press that join button down by my channel name and join us. I go live every Tuesday. All right, let's get to the meats and potatoes of this tutorial. So I am going to start by placing some text on my workspace, but I'm not going to place just any text. I'm actually going to go to the app section and I'm going to look for Typecraft. It is one of my favorite apps. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to select it. In the text, I'm going to type in all caps, barista. And for the color, I am going to choose the blackest black. And I'm just going to come back up to the font and I'm going to choose Anton. So you can either scroll down or type it in the search bar at the top. Here it is right here. And I'm just going to go back and now it will have updated the preview. So I'm going to actually make this a little bit taller so that I can get all those elements inside of the text. So I'm going to start with the middle circle. And I'm going to move that up a little bit. And then I'm going to choose the horizontal option so I can grab one circle and the other circle will go up like that. Once you're done adjusting, just click on Add Element to Design. And you can make it as large as possible. Now I do want it taller. So I am going to go back into Edit, and with the null mirror turned on, I'm going to grab this and just make it a little bit larger like that. And then again, I'm going to select the horizontal, and I'm going to move that up just a tad bit more and just trying to make sure that it is as even as possible. And when I'm done, I'm going to click the update. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to leave it like that. Now I'm just going to bring that up to the top a little bit, and maybe I'll just make that smaller for now. All right, so this looks like a pretty good size, but before we move on to the next step, I'm going to change the color of my text to white. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to update the element. All right, so now it is white. So I'm going to click outside and I'm going to close the Typecraft area and I'm going to come all the way back up to the top and I'm going to grab a shape, a rectangle, and I'm going to make that a little bit larger like that. And I'll make it a little bit taller like that. I'm going to make it black because what I want to do is I want to create a clipping mask. So now I'm going to take that shape. So I'm going to go to Position and Layers, and I'm going to grab that shape and I'm going to move it behind my text. And I'm just going to place my text right in the middle like that. Now make the shape as big as you can, but you want to leave a white border around your shape. That's really, really important in order for us to achieve that clipping mask. I'm now going to come to Share and I'm going to download, and I'm going to download this as a PNG, and I'm just going to download it. It does not have to be transparent. In fact, do not press transparent. I'm going to come up to my Google Chrome toolbar, or you can just upload it into your uploads, but I'm going to bring that image back into my workspace like this. I'm going to wait for it to upload. And then I'm going to go into BG Remover and I'm going to remove the background. So I'm going to click Background Remover. And let's go back into it just to make sure. And yes, it did remove the background behind the text. So we're good to proceed to the next step. All right, the next step. The next step is for us to look for some elements. So I'm going to go into the elements section. I'm already there. And in my search bar, I'm going to search for coffee beans. Coffee beans. I'm going to go to photos and I'll use this photo right here. And I'm going to just crop it a little bit, but really I want to put it in behind that black clipping mask. So I'm going to go to position and layers, and I'm just going to move it right in behind. And I'm going to grab it and I'm just going to crop it a little bit so that it's going to fit nicely in that shape. And that looks fine like that. So the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go back into elements and I am going to search for a curve. And I'm going to go into graphics and I'm just going to search for any curve. This is the one that I want to use. So I'm going to grab this. And before we proceed, I'm just going to grab all of these both elements, the beans and my black clipping mask, and I'm just going to make it a little bit larger. And then I'm going to grab that curve and I'm just going to put that curve, try and just place it on my text like that. And now let's change the colors up. I'm going to change them to match the coffee beans. So I'll make the bottom part a darker brown, and I'll make the middle a white, and I'm going to make that red streak a lighter brown like that. I'm now going to go to position and layers. I'm going to grab that curve and I'm going to bring it in front of my beans. So now it's sitting just in my beans like that. And we can move it up a little bit like that. And you just want to make sure that it's covering everything. And just, you can move it wherever you need to. If you need to crop it because it is too big, you can always select the cropping button and then you can crop it to size that you need. Okay, I'm not going to crop it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to search for some more coffee beans. And I want to grab a photo, this photo right here. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And I'm going to position it right here on the side. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to change the color of this black box. So I'm going to click the black box and I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to go to Duotone and I'm going to choose the custom tone. And I'm going to change the highlights and shadows to white. So I'm going to grab the shadows and I'm going to bring that all the way up to the top. I'm going to grab the highlights and I'm going to just nudge it up a little bit higher like that. And now it is totally white. Now, if you notice just for a little second that the coffee beans here and the coffee beans in behind Barista, they aren't exactly the same color, and that's really bothering me. So I'm going to grab these coffee beans right here, and I'm going to go back out to adjust, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to this color right here, which is that lighter brown, and I'm going to turn down the saturation a little bit so that it's kind of a little bit more brown, matching with the coffee beans. And I'm going to now just crop this a little bit. Now there is a box there, obviously, which means that it's not transparent. So if you want to make this transparent, then what you'll need to do is you'll need to download this, and you'll need to bring it back into Canva, and then you'll need to remove the background to make it totally transparent so that you can use it as a DTF in your own design. Now, the final thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into Elements, and we're going to search for coffee. And I'm going to go into Photos, and I'm just going to scroll down until I find some coffee that is splashing. This is what I'm looking for right here. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller, like that. And I'm going to grab this, and I'm just going to try and put it right onto that eye, like that. All right. So that is about it. I want to know, what did you think? Did you follow along with me? Did you learn anything? If you did, press that like button, press subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. If you want to learn more about Canva, please join my YouTube channel membership. I go live every week, and I have a private group where I give my adult learners personal feedback and assistance. And I want to know, did you follow along? Do you want to learn anything else? Place it in the comments. Let me know. All right, for now, my friends, I'm going to say bye-bye. Until next time.